Hello, hello, hello. I bet you'd like to hear the very interesting story as to why I am now on top of the pyramid when at the end of the last video I was not at the top of the pyramid. In fact, I was at the bottom of the pyramid. And the answer to that very question looks us in the eye over there. It's the heart piece. I forgot about this heart piece. Completely. Slipped the old noggin. But now we have it. And only need one more. So, you know, kind of good. But I mean, let's put a real exploration caps on. Palace of Darkness, that way. Thank God for that helpful sign. We're not actually going to head there, though. I have one little detour I'd like to make first, and then we will go to the Palace of Darkness. I enjoy this little area here where there's 3 different objects blocking your path, but 2 of them are solved by the same, like, item. So what's the point? I don't know. Funny little area. What are these? Are these like levers? Is that what these are? Or is that what they're supposed to be? I think of levers as like sliding enemies. Does that make sense? Like enemies that slide along the ground. Is that right? Okay, well we don't need a shield. Luckily, I might want to buy a potion. How are we doing on potion? You know, I don't really need the magic medicine. I really only. You know what? Actually, I changed my mind. I don't need the magic medicine, but I'm realizing there is something else I would rather spend my money on. Is this an enemy? No, it's not. I mean, if I could scrounge up 150 bucks, though, lying around, that wouldn't be so bad, right? Wouldn't be so bad for me. Maybe it would be bad for you. I don't know. Fake bootleg Octoroks. These guys are funny because there's Octoroks in the main world, I think. But they don't look like this. But I feel like in future games, like or at least in 3D games, they really went with this design for the Octoroks. This way to the Lake of Ill Omen. That sounds like fucking my kind of place. You see, it stands in stark contrast to the waterfall of wishing that stood here in the light world. You get it? The worlds are connected. They're the same but different. They are quite the same, though. I mean, you might have had a little deja vu as I was coming over here. It's a very, very similar layout to, you know, how it looks in the light world. Curses to anyone who throws something into my circle of stones. That seems like a strange thing to say. I mean, who would even... Oh, look, a circle of stones. I'm gonna throw something in. What the? Oh, it's a Korok seed. Nah, it's Wish Cash.
Was it you who disturbed my peaceful nap? I will give this to you if you go away.
I mean, he is not doing a good job encouraging me to go away. Anyway, it's the Quake Medallion. Its magic causes the ground to shake and defeats nearby enemies. Basically just like a spell you can cast. It's just like a screen clear spell. I don't think it's totally a clear. I think it's just damage. Or it stuns them or something. I don't know. I fully admit I don't really use the medallions very much in this game outside of required sections. There's a few times you are required to have... Oops, I did not mean to do that. Well, this is going to affect our navigation. I don't know what the best way out of here is. Hopefully there's one this way. Oh boy. I hope I have to swim in this water for the next 20 years. Alright, now we're good. Well, I'm gonna have to tango with this nefarious individual here. Oh, not really. Whew, he's throwing them, Jerry. Hell of an arm on this guy. Of course, he gives bombs. Alright. Well, I didn't find 150 rupees lying around, so we're not buying nothing. Oh, we're getting closer and closer. But I fear it's still not enough. Sorry, it's just room for another fairy when one shows up. I still have a low enough amount of health that fairies are worth just having en masse, I think. Not to say that there's ever a time where having many fairies is bad, but there's kind of diminishing returns when you have higher health because they don't restore you to full. But a health potion will heal you more than a fairy will. So it gets better to just have a health potion and use it manually than relying on the fairy just because you'll get more, you know? You are required to have more health, and the enemies have more health, the bosses have more health, everybody's got more health. What's in here? Great Fairy Fountain, that's perfect. Thank you. I'm missing my sword lasers. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. I'm not going the right way at all. I completely went the wrong way. I don't know why I thought I had to go down at all. Whoops. Ah! I do think it's funny that the moblins, I think those guys are moblins, basically function exactly the same as the human knights do. Alright. Well, this place looks significantly livelier than its equivalent in the light world, right? I mean, it's still kind of giving ruins energy, but it seems like a little more active. I don't know. There's a gorilla or something. That looks interesting. Can't get through this thicket, I guess, is the word you would... I was going to call it like thick underbrush or something, but I don't know. I think that is just a textbook thicket right there. What's in here? This is not the dungeon. There's a tree. Appears to be a tree man. You're new here, aren't you? Did you come here looking for the power of gold? Well, you're too late. It will obey only the first person who touches it. The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for this world. It reflects his heart. Yes, I came here because of greed for the golden power, and look what happened to me. That's crazy. You have a lot to say about this. The power of gold. Triforce. That's crazy. I can't believe that's the first time that the phrase Triforce has been dropped. And it was by this little Gaimon looking piece of shit. I'm sorry, there's no need for that kind of anger. Is this just hearts? Well, oh well. I was hoping for rupees. At this point, I'm not even interested in the potion. I just want rupees. You know, for just like greed, for like you know, run of the mill greed, etc. Is really the motivation there. Jerk. Oh, I'll follow arrows. I'm good at that. I do appreciate, like, as I said, a lot of areas in this in the Dark World are just like rip-offs of the Light World equivalent. But this is, I mean, it's similar, but it's, you know, it's very distinct. It doesn't feel like it's the exact same, like with a different color palette. It's definitely like it's offering a completely different challenge, etc. IDK. They definitely became obsessed with the Light World, Dark World concept. I think it's interesting that that element of the series has remained for so long. Not that every game does it, but lots of them do. Like a lot of them do it. More than I would... Okay, wait, that's where I came from. Do I not... Is this not right? Oh, here we go. I'm Kiki the monkey. Kiki! I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare me 10 rupees? Sure. Never give him anything. Thanks, Kiki. Yeah, we needed a rupee. This monkey is my friend, and that's why I wanted to hold on to my rupees, so I could give this beautiful monkey friend some dash. Some do-re mizzle, as it were. You only wanted 10 rupees. Kiki! If you give me 100 rupees, I'll open the entrance for you. Yeah, go ahead. Enjoy. We were 9 rupees shy of being able to afford that red potion. I mean, I still would have had to have gone back at this point, you know? Anyway, here we go. Temple of Darkness. Or just Darkness Dungeon? I don't remember. Palace of Darkness? God damn it. A lot of the dungeons, or rather, it is a fact that all of the Light World dungeons have Dark World equivalents. Like there's a dungeon in the same spot. But there are also additional dungeons, and I think even in the case of the other two, they are not as similar to aesthetically and like design-wise their Light World equivalent. I think this one is just kind of trying to prove a point to you, in case you didn't get it yet, that the Light World and the Dark World are different, but the same, or connected or something, I don't know. Low-key, Whoever last touched the golden power, the Triforce, is a maniac. But maybe he's a genius because the Dark World is pretty, like, the mechanics of the Dark World are hilarious. Yeah, it's a world where you change shape reflecting your heart, and some people turn into like a tree in a cave. Some guys, one guy turned into a ball, just like a ball. Okay, check this out. I don't remember if I actually ever got an opportunity to do this, or if I did, if I did. But yeah, magic powder on those guys turns into a fairy. The enemy is in fact called an anti-fairy. Hence the reasoning. Oh wait, a stone. Can I speak with Sahasrara? Link, can you hear? Oh, it's Zelda. I am locked in Turtle Rock on top of Death Mountain. I know you are doing your best, but please hurry. I do enjoy that those blocks are introduced in the context of being like tutorial shit. Like, oh, if you're ever stuck in a dungeon, talk to this, and I'll help you out. Like that right there, that was not Zelda helping me out. That was Zelda like crying to me for help any way she possibly can. It's just cool. I don't know. If you get in the habit of checking them, you encounter some interesting things. Oh god. These enemies, by the way, are the worst. These blue enemies, I hate these things. Ah! Yeah, okay. That's a return right there, if ever I've seen. Certainly, though, with respect to, like, challenge, the gloves are off on dungeons. They're, straight away, they're significantly larger, more complicated, expect you to, like, know how shit works. Like, these enemies are from the last dungeon. You know, we were fighting these guys in the very previous dungeon. Now they're showing up here. What gives? Okay. That's the way back, but we don't really want to go back, do we? There we go. Oh, I know the key. This is a classic puzzle right here. You can, in fact, pick up and throw your bombs, which is not something that it's like. I don't recall if they explained that that's something you can do. Unfortunately, we don't have a small key, so there's nothing I can actually do up here. So I guess we will just go the other way. Or was there a way to go? Yeah. Let's see what's over this way. Also, just, you know, generally speaking, increased probability of me getting lost per the scale, increasing, as you may imagine. I am rather tired at the moment, which I hope is not, I hope it doesn't come across too much in the video, and or impede your enjoyment if it does. Oh god, these fucking enemies. Okay, these guys are easy enough because they just start down here, but as you can see, these guys are like following my movements. I find the best way to deal with these is, luckily they just gave us arrows, which is what I want, to do kind of one of these moves. Because you can't, like, if you look at him, he does that. So you kind of have to move him into the attack. On account of, like, if you try and stab him with your sword, you're just going to get hit over and over. Oops. Oh god. Okay, whatever. Get fucked. No real reason, I think. I just didn't get a ton of sleep last night. I did vape a little this afternoon, which I think probably would make me tired. So I took a little 1 hour nappington at like 7:20, and I woke up at like 8:30. I guess 1 hour, 10 minutes. And in fact, there's nothing to do down here yet, on account of these scary laughing men. So we will have to come back also here later. Ah! See, now this is the kind of thing I mean. Like if I was aware, if I remembered the layout of these dungeons better, I could have intentionally gone the way of progress first. Certainly, I know where I must go eventually, but you know, there's all kinds of other shit going on here. Take my boomerang out. Don't want to waste all my arrows shooting stuff that I can easily boomerang. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Essential reconnaissance. Check this out. Maybe that was a bad idea because I don't really know how to get back over to that side of the map. Like once I have the things I need. Okay, that's another locked door. What do you got for me? And there's a key. All right, well, I've got a key. I've got 2 locked doors. What do you do? Oh, you spawn the chest. But yeah, I mean, I took a nap because I was already kind of tired. And I didn't want to, like, be extra tired, I guess. I didn't want to sound super duper tired. So I was like, okay, I'll take a nappington, and then I'll be more awake for the video. Which I am, actually. I am, in fact... Oh, this is just unbombed. Alright, well, let's try checking out what's up here first. Since we came over here first. Ugh, you know what? It's actually so much of a hassle to go back up into that locked door that maybe I would just rather get this one. Just it's because it's convenient. Oops. A little overzealous. There was also a hole on the other side of this room we could have dropped down, although I guess it probably just also leads to this room. And it just would drop us on the side that does nothing to benefit us at all. Oh, here we go. Central treasure chest. What do you got for me? Okay, that's progress right there, my friend. A map would be nice. Not really sure what our status is on that. Okay, oopsie daisy. Ow. What's happening? Oh, I must have accidentally, like, had Link go back down the stairs. Not my intention. Oops. Those enemies have a little, like, green mask on their face, so you kind of have to hit them from behind. Master Sword is big enough that it's not too terrible to not hit them from behind, but... Yeah, map is looking quite a mess at the moment. Alright. And we did, in fact, just jump down. Let's try this. Didn't I go up here already, though? No, I guess I didn't. Okay, perfect. There's our next key. Also, I'm noticing I can bomb the wall on the left there and get something. But I have to do it from up on that ledge. Okay, got it. Oopsie. We're gonna have to do the bomb trick again. Honestly, this red one is so annoying because he just has so much health. And for what? You know? For what does he have so much health? So he can be a nuisance to me. It's his only purpose on this planet. I have had experiences also, I don't know what causes this, where when you throw the bomb over there, it hits the switch twice. Again, I do not know why that happens. Whoops. I forgot this was that room. You gotta pick this thing up and go. Get out of my way, you schmoke. Okay. Once again, we need a small key, man. This key is, or this dungeon is a small key's paradise. Compass is good. And another key, 2 doors. Another lock rather, not another key. I'll take all the money. And the key. I didn't actually, you'll note I didn't take all the money. 1 arrow, wow. It is kind of foolish of me if I don't go get all the other money, to be honest. Like, I'm not trying to be a greedo. Also, you'll notice that not only did he take HP off of me, he also took magic when I got hit by that thing. Actually, I even forgot that that's how that worked until it just happened. But it makes a slightly different sound effect to the normal damage sound effect. I'm fascinated that we have the big key already. But we haven't really seen anything to actually, like, use it on. Oh, hey, this looks familiar. I don't think I actually wanted to come in through this way yet. I guess I should have considered that would obviously bring me back. But there is more to do. There was a whole other locked door. Although I was kind of assuming that the other locked door would lead, you know, but not so, I guess. There's this, though. Lol. Interesting. Alright, let me take a look at my map then. I'm trying to figure out where I haven't gone through yet. Well, I can see the big chest in the room to our left. I don't think I quite caught that that was over there. So that would certainly be a good use for a small key. But now where can I get a small key? Is my question. I shall simply have to keep exploring. Okay. Let me double check up here, and just in case there was something I missed. I might have missed something or other down here. I don't know. It's certainly true I did not light these lamps. Which, I don't know if there's actually anything tied to doing that, but sometimes there is, right? It's worth checking. Nothing else we can see that this is the boss room. No, nothing. Alright, so once again we'll have to come back. I mean, I have the big key, which is nice, but I guess I already had that. I feel like we didn't actually really gain any progress there. We just hit another locked door. Oh well. Alrighty. I can't really think of anything else we would have to do in the room below us. I'm thinking maybe we missed something in one of those early 2 rooms? Or else something in the teleporter chamber? Well, I guess the teleporter chamber is the room on the left. Let's give that a whirl. Oops, where am I going? What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Wait, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm totally discombobulated at the moment. This could work, right? Or no? No. Okay, right. I need to get into the room to the right of this one and then go up from there. That's what I'm thinking of. And then bomb my way over. Sorry. Little discombobulated. Crazy stuff. Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna call the video here. I hate to end in the middle of a dungeon, but I think it's just it's gonna take me a while to wrap this one up. So sorry about it. Catch you on the next one. We'll definitely finish it next time though.